Let's boost your English skills.
Hello, listeners. Welcome back to the Boost English podcast. I'm your host, Olivia. Do you want to become better at English or maybe figure out why it's hard to push back? Or are you struggling to protect your own time? If so, stick with us. You'll boost your listening skills and learn at the same time. Even if you miss a few parts, our vocabulary roundup will help.
Hey everyone, David here. I'm excited to dig into today's topic. Saying no sounds simple, right? But for most of us, it's tough. Olivia, when was the last time you really had to tell someone no?
Oh, last week. A friend asked me to help move apartments on the same day I had a deadline. I wanted to help, but I knew I'd be exhausted and late on work.
Did you go?
I thanked her and declined. It felt awkward, but it was the right call.
Good for you. Listeners, have you ever agreed to something just to keep the peace, then felt tired or resentful later?
Exactly. Let's explore why saying no is so hard. First, social pressure. We're raised to be helpful, so turning someone down feels rude.
Second, fear of missing out. FOMO. We worry that if we say no, we'll be left out of fun or opportunity.
Third, guilt. We imagine the other person upset, even if that's just in our heads.
Fourth, habit. If you always say yes, your mouth moves faster than your brain. The no never gets a chance.
Fifth, unclear priorities. When you're unsure what matters most, every request looks important.
Right? Combine those and saying no starts to feel like breaking a moral law.
Let's unpack them a bit deeper. Social pressure first. Humans are tribal, so cooperation kept us alive. That instinct still whispers, agree or be left alone.
Modern life adds extra layers. Job reviews praise team players. Social media rewards being everywhere. No wonder we overcommit.
On FOMO, think of parties, projects, networking dinners. Saying no can trigger an image of you sitting home while everyone bonds without you.
But rarely do we ask, what do I miss if I say yes? Sleep? Focus? Health?
Guilt is tricky. We imagine disappointment, but often people just move to their next option.
Habit is muscle memory. You nod before you process.
And priorities. If you haven't named your goals, requests hijack your schedule. Another reason saying no feels tough is identity. Many of us like to see ourselves as dependable, the person who always comes through.
That identity can trap us. If you think, I'm only valuable when I help, refusing a task feels like losing worth.
Precisely. I once kept tutoring 3 extra students after hours because I didn't want to let them down, even though my own study plan suffered.
How did that end?
I burned out. Finally, I explained I could only meet 2 of them. And guess what? They understood and found other options.
That story shows the hidden cost. Your yes delayed your progress on what matters most to you.
Listeners, think of a time you said yes and later thought, why did I agree? Write it down. Awareness is step 1.
Another barrier is power dynamics. If your boss asks, it feels impossible to refuse.
True, but even with a boss, you can negotiate. Try. I can take project A or B, which is higher priority.
That reframes a no as a request for clarity, which managers appreciate. Okay, Olivia, that leads perfectly into benefits. What happens when we start saying no?
Benefit 1, more time. Every no is a yes to free hours you can invest in rest or goals.
Benefit 2, better focus. Fewer tasks mean deeper attention and higher quality work.
Benefit 3, reduce stress. Overload triggers anxiety. Trimming tasks lowers that load.
Benefit 4, stronger relationships. Paradoxically, clear boundaries build respect. People trust you to be honest.
Benefit 5, increase self-respect. You prove to yourself that your needs matter.
Let's go deeper, one benefit at a time, and really paint the picture. Starting with time, our most limited resource.
Right. Everyone gets 1,440 minutes a day. When you say no to a 2-hour favor that doesn't align with your goals, you reclaim 120 of those minutes. Imagine reinvesting them in exercise, reading, or simply breathing.
Listeners, picture your calendar as a jar. Each yes is a big rock. Once it's full, there's no room left for the sand. The personal things that make you happy. Saying no empties space for that sand.
And remember, unused time isn't laziness, it's margin. Margin is where creativity lives. Many breakthrough ideas pop up when your brain isn't racing between commitments.
Moving on to focus. Studies show that switching tasks can waste up to 40% of productive time because your brain has to reorient.
Exactly. If you agree to every sideline task, You're forcing your mind to jump tracks all day. Saying no lets you stay in deep work mode longer.
I once tracked my workday with a timer app. On weeks when I said no to extra meetings, my uninterrupted coding blocks doubled, and my bug rate dropped by half.
Great data point. Next up, stress. Think of stress like a backpack. Each yes you half-heartedly give is a stone thrown in. Soon your shoulders ache.
Saying no is literally dropping those stones. Cortisol, the stress hormone, has less reason to spike, and your body thanks you with steadier energy and better sleep.
There's actually a Harvard study showing that people who maintain firm boundaries report lower resting heart rates.
Benefit 4, relationships. This one surprises people. They fear friends will vanish if they refuse a request.
Yet honest boundaries act like a filter. Fair weather friends may drift, but real supporters respect you more, and you model healthy behavior they might adopt.
Think about the relief you feel when someone tells you, "I'd love to, but I can't right now," instead of ghosting. Clear no's beat vague maybes.
Finally, self-respect. Every time you honor your limits, you cast a vote for your own worth. Over time, those votes build strong self-esteem.
It's like a savings account of confidence. One no won't change much, but consistent deposits grow compound interest.
Let's make this interactive. Listeners, bring to mind a recent request you accepted but didn't want to. Now ask yourself which benefit you sacrificed. Time, focus, stress.
Pause this if you need a moment. Awareness turns automatic yeses into mindful choices.
Another exercise. For the next 24 hours, track every verbal or digital ask that comes your way. Write Y or N beside each. At night, review the pattern.
You'll see how many reflex yeses sneak in. Then plan one polite no for tomorrow.
One more angle, financial benefit. Saying no to unpaid extras can open time for paid opportunities or skill building that raises your income.
Good catch. And health. If your body crashes, you can't help anyone. A preventive no is cheaper than medical bills.
There's also the opportunity cost factor. Economist Tim Harford calls it the invisible price. Every yes incurs costs you can't see immediately.
Which circles back to intentional living. A deliberate no turns you from a passenger into the driver of your life.
Let's enrich the benefits section with real-life scenarios.
Picture Maria, a freelance designer. She used to accept every new client. Deadlines stacked, quality dipped.
After practicing no, she chose projects that fit her style and budget. Her portfolio shone, and better clients arrived.
That's the focus benefit in action.
Another case, Andre says no to late-night gaming invites to protect sleep. His next-day meetings improved, and he got promoted.
Stress reduction benefit and time benefit together.
Third story. May declined a volunteer role that clashed with family dinners. Her kids noticed her presence and felt valued.
Boundaries strengthening relationships again.
Fourth, Ravi refused an irrelevant committee at work, freeing time to learn data analysis, leading to a new career path.
Self-respect and opportunity benefit intertwine.
Fifth, Sarah turned down toxic gossip sessions. Her mood lifted and friends with positive energy gravitated toward her. So how do we say no politely?
First, clarity. A short, direct no beats a vague maybe.
Try, "Thanks for thinking of me, but I'm booked that day."
Second, timing. Respond soon. Late refusals waste everyone's planning time.
Third, offer alternatives only if you truly want. "I can't join Friday, but I can help review the slides."
Fourth, use the broken record method. Repeat your no calmly if pressed.
Fifth, practice. Role play with a friend or mirror until the words feel natural.
Let's role play quickly. You invite me to a weekend trip, but I need rest.
"David, we're driving to the beach Saturday. Want to come?"
I appreciate the invite, Olivia, but I'm taking the weekend to recharge. Have a great time.
Friendly, firm, no apology beyond courtesy.
Notice he didn't invent a fake emergency. Honesty keeps relationships clean.
Absolutely. Also, body language matters. Maintain eye contact. Relax shoulders.
Email works too. Written no can give both sides space to process.
Templates help. Keep a list of polite refusals handy so you don't scramble under pressure. There's the compliment buffer technique. Start with genuine praise, then decline. "Your project idea is exciting, but I can't join right now."
Then there's the deferral. "Let me check my calendar and get back to you." That buys time to craft a thoughtful no.
You can also set default policies. For instance, "I don't schedule meetings on Fridays." A policy removes personal emotion.
Love that. Another method is partial yes. Agree to a smaller role. I can't lead the event, but I can recommend speakers.
The data-backed no works well in business. Show workload charts to justify refusal.
And remember tone. A calm voice turns the same words from harsh to kind.
Practice aloud. No thank you. Say it 3 times now, listeners, wherever you are. Now, before we wrap up, let's run through some tricky words from today's talk.
Sounds good. Listeners, get ready for the vocab boost.
Boundaries.
Boundaries means the lines that mark what you are okay with and what you are not.
FOMO.
FOMO stands for fear of missing out, the worry that others are enjoying something without you.
Priorities.
Priorities means the things that are most important to you at a given time.
Assertive.
Assertive means confidently expressing your needs without being aggressive.
Obligation.
Obligation means a duty or something you feel you must do.
Overcommit.
Overcommit means to agree to do more tasks than you can handle well.
Paradoxically.
Paradoxically means in a way that seems impossible or self-contradictory but is true.
Ripple.
Ripple means a spreading effect, like small waves moving outward.
Autonomy.
Autonomy means the power to make your own decisions.
Empowerment.
Empowerment means gaining confidence and control over your life.
Let's enrich our word bank with a few extra terms listeners often meet.
Sounds good.
Reluctant.
Reluctant means showing hesitation or unwillingness.
Burnout.
Burnout means extreme physical or mental exhaustion caused by overwork.
Leverage.
Leverage means using something to gain a greater advantage or result.
Negotiation.
Negotiation means a discussion aimed at reaching agreement between two sides.
Resilience.
Resilience means the ability to recover quickly from difficulties.
Great. Anything else before we close?
Maybe a reminder, growth happens in the space a no creates.
Beautifully said. Remember, every confident no opens a powerful yes for the future.
Your homework. This week, identify one request you can decline politely. Notice how it frees you.
And as always, keep listening to Boost English for more tools to grow your language and life skills.
If you enjoyed the show, hit like and subscribe, and share it with a friend who says yes too often.
Until next time, keep learning and keep setting those healthy boundaries. Bye.